Work is now continuing on the, whatever that is called, the field. Mostly what they're doing today is cleanup work. There are a few trees back where they're doing work right now that need to be limbed, and they're gonna be doing all the cleanup of all the limbs and all the roots and all the branches, everything that fell along all of the field, the dirt, whatever it's called. I don't know what to call it. They're gonna be putting all of the limbs down on top of the pit where the root balls are, and they're gonna start a fire and try to burn the limbs because we don't want to burn it on the ground where we're gonna be putting trees. We've heard and we've seen that where there's been a fire, things don't grow back for quite a while. And they're gonna be organizing all of the logs into piles. So we'll have saw log piles, we will have firewood pile, logs are gonna be firewood. So it'll be cleaned up and organized today, tomorrow, whatever. And in about 30 minutes here, we're gonna have the company that we're donating the books to, I really can't speak today, coming out. They're gonna back their truck to the end of the driveway here, and they're gonna cart about 45 or so totes full of books, about 2,000 books in total, to their truck and haul it off in one go. They're gonna have a couple volunteers helping, so we have all of these totes here. We have a few totes over there, nothing major, and then we have a bunch of totes here as well, and a few inside that room. I'm gonna get those that are inside that room so they don't have to go in there and step on nails, because we have some construction debris or demo debris in there. This is a big day because I want these books gone, and so I'm very excited to have these books gone. It's actually the next day. Yesterday was successful in getting the books out of the house. Let's go check out inside. That's about the only thing that was successful yesterday. It was quite the day. I got my truck stuck in the mud, had to have a neighbor come pick me up or take me out. I almost flooded the RV because we had some frozen water lines. I turned those on and thinking I'll just come back in a couple minutes to see if they're working. Got sidetracked. About 30 minutes later, maybe an hour later, I came back, went inside, water was working, and all of the holding tanks were full, and the sinks were about an inch away from overflowing. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, take a look. We have an empty room. We are ready to start demo. In about 5 minutes, I have one friend showing up, and then in an hour, Sean and Yo Poppy, I think it's Yo Poppy, his dad, are showing up also to help. So I have 4 people doing demo today. Should go pretty smoothly. And I also got a waste roll off. What is that? Just a dumpster. I got a dumpster. Good morning, young pup. Good morning to the young pup. Good morning to the young pup. Good morning. Hi guys. All right, so we got the yeoman here.
Hey there, everyone.
And he's ready to work.
Yes.
We're gonna be putting him to work.
So I am no longer full-time employed. So Nate saw that and he's like, get to work for me instead. So I jumped on over at the first, this is literally my second day not having a job, which is crazy. So I am employed with this guy.
Well, I'm not paying him. He thinks I'm paying him, but I'm not.
He's paying me in respect.
There we go. His dad went somewhere.
Yeah, my dad is, I think, inside. Are these something you can get on your own? Or?
So unfortunately, this is going to be a slow go because we have plywood behind the drywall. So it's not just a simple tear the drywall out. It's pretty arduous, isn't it?
Yeah. It's going to be additional load, right, of work just to get this plywood out.
Yeah.
But with the right tools, it shouldn't hopefully take too long.
And the right manpower.
Yeah.
More manpower.
Here we go.
So one of the things we're trying to make sure is really efficient use of this. I think it's like a 10 or maybe a 12 cubic yard drop or dumpster. So we're trying to make sure everything lays flat, cutting long pieces so they don't stick up. So we would like to have this thing completely full and us be done with demo and not have to get a second one of those.
So that one runs this way. I hope I didn't do you bad.
I know it's off.
I didn't see it until after.
Oh, did you hit it?
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't.
I don't know.
I know it's off,
Okay.
but I don't care if it's being cut through because I'm
It's gonna come out anyway.
I have to reroute it
That's
anyway.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sean just asked me what I thought, and
I was curious what your reflections are on our work, our first half day of work so far.
First of all, I'm very appreciative of all of the hard work. So that was 3 extra man hours today than I would have been able to do. This would have taken me weeks to do because it wasn't just studs with drywall. It was studs with either plywood or OSB and then drywall, and that was a pain to get out. And I didn't even do the work. I was just watching, seeing how much pain that was.
It was all me. I was the only person. No, I'm just kidding. Dad helped.
We have proof. We have evidence.
Yes.
Otherwise.
Yeah. And then we have a mystery man behind the camera.
Yes.
That
Here's his hand. Just in case you don't believe.
to prove that he exists.
Yes.
So yeah, this would have taken me forever to do. So we're about to go have some lunch. So let's go see what's for lunch.
Tacos, baby.
All right, Katie. So Katie's been inside working on lunch. What's for lunch?
So it's just basically build your own tacos. So cilantro lime rice, got some fajita veggies, some ground beef, and tortillas with some pepper jack. And avocado, of course.
Thank you, Katie, so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so we are back at it again. Had a very delicious lunch.
Yes.
Thanks to Katie. And we have probably about 2 hours before these guys have to head home, so we're gonna get at it. All right, so we decided that what we're gonna do is just bare out the walls. We're gonna keep the walls in place, but we're gonna take off all the sheeting, take out the drywall, insulation, and just bare it out. So that way I can figure out the best way to remove the walls when ready, and it can still maintain structural support in the meantime.
Yeah.
You want to remove that screw out of the...
That's what I was just thinking. That This thing is giving me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, hang on.
Thank you. Okay.
What'd you get, Sean?
We think we got some hens. A mix
Oh, yeah, look
and
at
a
those.
roadie.
Those are good looking birds.
And I'm very partial to roadies, and I love mixes as well, so we'll give them a go. And honestly, I was telling Katie, if it is another rooster, I'm starting an incubation program anyways, so genetic diversity.
You got breeding. Yeah, good.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Sean.
You guys are my chicken dealers.
And those won't be related to any of your other ones
Okay.
at all, so it'll be complete. Even though the other ones that you got from us, they're not related
I'm going
at
to
all.
quarantine them for
Yes,
2 weeks, maybe,
at least, yeah.
maybe a month.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is. Uh-oh.
Being a snot rocket.
Are you guys going to be okay together? Got about an hour back home. Say goodbye. You're moving to the homestead.
Sean is off. We've said the thanks. We didn't do it on video, but for
See you
here,
guys.
thank you very much, Sean. Thank you very much, Rick, for helping out. Huge difference. It would have taken me forever without that help. We're done for the day. My friend, the one that doesn't want to be on camera, he's coming back tomorrow, and we are going to work on whatever it's going to take to remove those walls there, figuring out how to support these ceiling joists here, how to support that beam, because it's going to have to be, we're going to figure that out. But yeah, see these ceiling joists here are attached to the wall, and all of that has to go right up there. And then, so we'll probably put bracing and stuff. That's what we're going to work on tomorrow. But we got a lot done today. We got 3 interior walls stripped down, and it was a feat because that plywood that they put was both screwed and nailed to the studs, and so it wasn't just pulling it out. And of course, you had to get the drywall off of the plywood first. So that was definitely a challenge. It took the 3 of them all day long today to get these 3 walls. We left the plywood on that wall and this wall because these walls really don't have to move. They are the exterior walls of this 1930s house, and so the flooring that we're taking out goes up to those walls, so they don't have to be removed. Depending on how I feel after all of this is done, I may go back and remove the plywood anyway, just to have it out. We don't really need to have it. Behind that wall is clean. I know that because that's where the bathroom is, and we already cleaned it out and put new insulation and stuff. That wall I'm not so certain about, that exterior wall, so I may remove that sheathing and all of the stuff too behind the sheathing. So that's where we're at. We also got the fireplace mantle taken out, got those bricks down there taken out, and this wiring job that they did for these lights that were above the bookshelves, whoa, I am very glad that we exposed that, and that's going to go away. So a lot done today. This would have taken me a very, 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 very long time. All right, one more thing. You guys remember we were trying to make sure all of the carpet was out of this house, and we had to remove a wall on the addition in order to get the carpet out from underneath it, and we thought we got all the carpet. Check this out. There's carpet right here, and there's carpet right back there. That will be the last of the carpet.